We just have eggs constantly hatching. Yeah, we should not have left it this long. Oops. So today we're gonna take this parasaur, make it breed with another parasaur, and then we're gonna blend up the babies. Yeah, we're making a tech creature farm. And I know that's a really horrifying way of putting it, but that's kind of the harsh reality of what this farm actually is. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna make a new baby blender. I might also try to make the building even look like a blender. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can actually manage to do here. But yeah, the main thing is this right here is a 174 tech parasaur, and it's a male. Now, I know that we tamed it was a 180 a long time ago. I feel like it might have been around the same time I was making the Thunderclap Dome. It was probably around that time. I can't exactly remember. But we tamed that guy up that girl up ages ago, right? And I've been looking for another high level, and I found one, and that was also a female. But now we've finally found a male, which is going to make this farm actually possible. What the hell is that? What is that, a spider? What are you... Okay, cool. Anyway, so, yeah, I want to tame up this thing. I want to, get this whole farm going. And, yeah, it's going to be great. We've also got a Therizino as well, which is going to be, it's going to make it a lot easier to actually get this whole thing done. So, yeah, let me go ahead and just chuck this thing down somewhere, because I can't bring it anywhere close to my base, because we've got some turrets around that area. So we need to drop it somewhere else and then tame it up. In fact, I should probably make a full-on taming trap somewhere. I know I still have a tiny little trap over here, but I think I do anyway. I think it's up here. It might be on top of this thing right ahead of us here. I don't know, somewhere around here anyway. So yeah, I need to make something more permanent somewhere else that's maybe easier to get to. Yeah, okay, that's totally my little trap. And I think we were taming Thylas in this before. Let's see, so easy does it. Boom. Nice. Cool. What is that? How many hours do I have in ARK combined? Probably close to 20k between the two of them. I think I've got like 16,000 hours. No, sorry. Oh my god. 1,600 hours in ASA. Not 16,000. That wouldn't even be possible. So not that many, honestly, considering I got like 17k in ASC, right? Something like that anyway. So, yeah. The point is that skill like that, where I managed to just drop it straight in, that comes at a cost of many years of playing. So yeah, just figured I'd let you know. Anyway, let me go ahead and grab some taming stuff, and then we need to fly all the way back over there and try to get that thing all tamed up, and then we can get going with this whole farm. There's nothing else really stopping me. We just need to build it somewhere, and I need to pick a spot, and I don't know where that's gonna be. We'll figure it out. All right, here we go. Hello, beautiful. Or handsome, I guess. Anyway, boom. Second one. Probably shouldn't really take too many more. One more, maybe? Feel like I might want to check its torpor now. I don't trust it. By the way, oh, yeah, there we go. It's out. There's some weird bug, I guess, happening with some of these, like, mods, where I guess they just don't have pictures for some reason. I don't really understand. It's probably like a client-side issue, or it could just be an ARK issue right now. Who knows? Anyway, there you go, buddy. And now we just gotta wait for you to be all tamed up. Definitely do need to invest in a taming pen, though. I think I will probably try to build something. Maybe, where would be a good spot? Maybe like over there, like that kind of area. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or maybe up here, actually. That would be better, because then it doesn't have any like ground access, and there's not that many creatures can get up on top of this part right here. So yeah, that could be good. Anyway, we gotta wait for this thing, and then we can get going. Getting exactly 33% on each of these feeds. So far, it's eaten 3 times, so just one more to go, and then we'll be all good to go here. Nice. By the way, I got quite a few names for this thing, and I think we have one. There we go, Lucifer, and it kind of fits as well. Yeah, I think it does. So yeah, it's also a male, which is great because it definitely fits then. But yeah, that's pretty good. Nice. Hey, we got you. All right, let me pick you up. Let me actually see those stats, because I know we had some good stats on the other ones. 50 points into melee. Whoa. I was really hoping for, like, I think high health is what you really want, right? For high resource yield, you want some high health. In case anybody doesn't realize what we're doing here today, we literally are going to make a farm where parasaurs are constantly breeding, dropping eggs down into a center kind of chamber where they're going to hatch, and then those eggs will eventually get killed by a Therizino. Those eggs, those baby parasaurs will get killed by a Therizino. So yeah, that's kind of the best way of doing it. We could end up using, hello over there, you're just a regular Rex though, so you shouldn't really cause too many issues for us. Yeah, we could end up actually just using the, what do you call it, the little bio grinder thing that we have over here. But that's also going to give us a crap ton of kibble, and that's not really what we want. The other issue that we're going to run into, actually, and it's kind of an annoying one, is that my Therizino will fill up on the raw prime meat. So that's not something I'm super happy about. So yeah, I don't really know. Also, what is with all these little particles right here? Do you see this stuff? It's like, I just noticed how many of them there are. It's like fireflies over there. It's so strange. But yeah, that's the only thing. Whenever I've done this in the past, I've always had like stack mods on, so we didn't really have to worry about that. But yeah, that actually could pose some issues for us here today. It might mean that having something different as the creature that actually kills them is going to be the way to go. Here's the other one. So yeah, I just want to note down their stats just so we can make sure we get all the good stats together. I actually really like the combination of blue and orange. Looks really good together. So this one's got 50 points into its melee. You are the 180 that we tamed, 51 points into health. And then obviously oxygen's 50 points as well. And then do you have any? I know you had some good stats, right? Yeah, look at this. Food, we've got weight. So we don't really have anybody with like insane stamina. But that's not really going to matter too much. Yeah, 44 points on this one. So yeah, I do want to, regardless, I want to get all the best stats together because I think it also takes into account the level of the creature. So I don't know, whatever it actually is. Oh, I just realized you're still on turret mode, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Let's go ahead and just disable that real fast. But yeah, whatever it actually is, we want all the best stats. So our parasaurs are going to be coming out at a really high level regardless. So yeah, let me go ahead, get all these guys bred together, and then yeah, we can maybe just work on the actual building in the meantime. I don't know. What's this dude over here doing? You're not actually hitting my guys, are you? I don't think so. I think he might be hitting that drone. But let me go ahead and just kill him anyway. Can't hurt to just get rid of this little turd. And there you go, level 5 Rex. Super rare. We've got something going down over here as well. I swear I'm constantly under attack here. It's crazy. All right, a little while later, we have already got a bunch of parasaurs in there, and yeah, we're good to go and all that stuff. We just need to build the blender. So I was trying to pick like a good spot for it, and I did want it a little bit more forward, but I also didn't really want to block off the area towards my base a huge amount. And I also needed a flat area because this part right here in the middle is not going to have anything built in it. Just like our thingy over there, the snail pit or whatever. By the way, I have 50,000 Acatina paste. Actually, hang on. Let me tell you how much I have. Can I check from here? Yeah, we have 50,000 in the base. We have 10,000 on my gotcha. I loved all the people telling me that my farm would not be very, I guess, profitable or whatever. This is very profitable. So yeah, I don't know why some of them are missing. Oh, I did pull for some polymer earlier, so probably pulled from the snails. Anyway, so yeah, we've got lots of that stuff. Here we go. Here is our build. First of all, I think let's go ahead and just get this bottom layer in, and I think, should I have it on that side or should I have it on the other side? I guess it doesn't really matter. We're gonna just have like a doorway to basically get into the pit right here, and then all the way around we're actually gonna have windows, and we're gonna pop some air cons into them. And this is basically just so when the eggs drop down, which hopefully they do drop fully down, they'll go ahead and, you know, we'll have the air cons in here, and they'll go ahead and incubate and hatch up on the inside in there. The only issue is like, I probably could have done it with some greenhouse stuff. You can do, oh wait, no, there's no greenhouse window. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Was there not a greenhouse window before, though? Am I just remembering weird? I don't know. I could have sworn we had a greenhouse window. Maybe it's the fact that I never really ended up using the greenhouse stuff in ASE, and we just always used the S plus like glass metal tier. Do you guys remember that? I really wish that that was an actual thing in this game. I think that would have been a fantastic improvement to this game, and it would have been a really, really cool idea. Obviously, there's, you know, skin mods and stuff you can use. I know Axe uses some, but I'm not super into that. I'd rather actually just have like a functional kind of, you know, actual wall that people don't have to have like a specific skin mod to achieve. But anyway, that's just me. So yeah, this is like the center shaft thing, so we will be building upwards. But we also need to kind of lay out the bottom of the actual building as well. And we're going to go ahead and have some of these gates right here. And this is going to probably maybe change a little bit, but the position of them is probably not going to change. I might potentially change the actual outside of the building to be slightly different shape than just like this kind of circle thing that we have going on in here, as you can see. So, yeah, for the moment, we're just going to go ahead and place those guys down and then probably fill them in as well. And I've got tons of stuff on my gas bags right there. And I think for the moment, again, we're probably just going to fill in all of these walls right here. And then, yeah, we shouldn't have any issues being bothered while I'm building. Oh, you know what? We should also get these air cons down because that will save me so much space. Can I flip them? Oh, they have to be that way, don't they? It almost kind of makes me want to flip the walls, but I guess we'll leave it for the moment. We might maybe change that after. I don't know, because look at them. They're all facing this way instead. It's fine. Yeah, you know, no, it's not. I'm a flip every single one of these. Why do I do these things to myself? I definitely want this side facing outwards, because the side of the actual metal doors is a lot cooler than that side. So, yeah. Air cons can go in again, and they should be facing inwards now. Nice. And also, I did realize a second ago, they are powered. So that's probably coming from... Wait, are they all powered? Every single one of them? These ones over here? Yeah, they are all powered. Okay, cool. Oh, God, I couldn't even find my way out there for a second. Open, please? Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're probably getting powered from that windmill over there. So I guess that also makes it so I don't have to add another one of those over here as well. That's kind of nice. So, yeah. Anyway, so what we're going to have to do next is... Well, we need to still get our greenhouse walls in here. But what I do need to do after that is basically, like, build up the center shaft a little bit. And I think maybe we'll build it up to 3, and then we'll put our first layer of parasaurs. I think I want 5 layers of parasaurs. In fact, I actually have 60 female parasaurs ready to go, and then I've got like 5 male parasaurs. So yeah, we might end up doing like 5 layers. So if we do the first layer at like 3 foundations, and then maybe after that we go up by, you know, 2 wall height between each of the layers. I feel like that's going to be the best. That way it's not going to be gigantic, but it's going to be fairly tall and also very functional as well. So, yeah, we do need to build up that. But I did also want to quickly get the exterior walls in here just to have the actual structure of the build ready to go. All right, so we're just getting some of these pieces placed in. And, yeah, this is essentially where our layers of the female parasaurs are going to be standing. And then we will have to get our males in the middle somehow. Back in the day in ASE, we had floating foundation support. And while I could add some sort of mob that does that, I think maybe trying to do this without that would be a little bit more interesting. So I think what we're probably going to end up doing here for that is... And it might be tricky. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. It might kind of be a little bit tricky. Hang on, let me grab some things. Actually, it might not be, because I was kind of thinking like, oh, you know, like, pillars are longer than triangle ceilings, but I guess we don't need to worry about that. So I guess if this is going to be the front, then I should probably do it from here. So for this, our best bet is to do the pillars. Might have to place one there, and then we should be able to place one going forward off of this one. Can I get that snap point? Where the hell did I even place that? We did. Okay. Well, let's see. Can I get that, please? Oh, yeah, we just got really unlucky with the snap points, I think. Okay, cool. So if we place that one there, then I believe I should be able to... Let me see. Hang on. Okay. If I maybe place one there, I should be able to snap this like that. Perfect. That's what I want. So I want this bit in the middle. Now, like I said before, we used to just have this bit floating. But now we actually have to give it support. So we basically have these pillars coming out here, and that's going to do that. We might have to just put another one here just to make it look normal. Let's see, right there is perfect. And then, ooh, crap, that was a big jump. Oops, we're all good. Let me get back up here. And then, yeah, so that's going to be where our male's going to stand. All the females are going to be standing on the outskirts. So we're going to have one right here, another one there, you know, so on and so forth. So 12 females per layer. 1 male. We probably don't need a male in every single layer. I could probably space them out. If we're doing like 5 layers, I think maybe I could probably get away with having a male, not on this layer, but on the layer above it, I think. maybe, but I don't know. We might just do the 5 males anyway, just because. But yeah, anyway, so let me go ahead and just fill this in a little bit more so we can kind of understand a little bit more of what I'm actually talking about. I really love the meteors, man. They're so cool. It does get annoying, but it's so cool just seeing them crashing down around my freaking base. So yeah, like I said, we've got a bunch of females in here, and then we have our 5 males. So let me go ahead and... You know what? One quick thing. I want to see what the bio grinder actually gives me when I chuck some parasaurs into it. Like fully grown ones, obviously. Let's actually maybe get rid of those spikes pretty soon as well. So yeah, these parasaurs are like the wild tame. So let's go ahead and just chuck them in. See what we get from each of them, I guess. Let me hop down. We can just see what we get from this very first one. We got, yeah, you know, we actually got some materials, which is the interesting part. You know, I feel like we'd get a whole lot more if we killed them using something, anything. So yeah, I think that it could potentially work with the bio grinder, but the fact that it gives kibble is kind of useless to me. Maybe not that useless though, because I could use that kibble, you know. Oh, why is that guy not dying? Wait, what? Oh no, he is dying. Okay, I just couldn't tell. He wasn't. Yeah, that effect was not happening for some reason. Why was that one specifically not getting bled out? Anyway, yeah, you know, we could use the kibble to actually chuck that into troughs and then just have my creatures eat that. Like, that's definitely a possibility, but, you know, at the same time, I feel like just actually having the whole, like, farm produce the specific resources that I am looking for would be better. Definitely the biggest downfall is the whole thing of, you know, we've got the freaking, what do you call it? The prime, you know, that kind of stuff is, it's kind of screwed up a little bit. I don't really know. I feel like instead of putting a Therizino down the bottom, it might benefit me to use something that's going to eat the meat. Okay, so continued to work on this a little bit, and yeah, I figured maybe adding the parasaurs at the end would probably be the best for me, because then we won't have any issues with them getting in the way or anything. So yeah, what we can potentially do is, let me show you. Ooh, ladders on this side, I forgot. So yeah, we actually have ladders going up onto every single one of these platforms. We can potentially see if the parasaur here will mate with this layer, and then this layer obviously it will mate with, but will it mate with that layer there? That's the thing that I want to know, because if one on this layer could do that, then we don't need to have this one, and we don't need to have that one right there, and we basically would just have this, and then obviously not the top one as well. So yeah, just 2 parasaurs. I think that's how I did it before, but I can't remember the spacing, because I feel like whatever kind of building I made before was a lot different to this one. But anyway, let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me actually just free up some weight and everything. Let me just put the roof onto this thing. So part of me was kind of thinking, maybe do we actually shape this whole building after like a proper blender, and then maybe put like a bit of a tin roof or something on it? For the moment, I think I might just put a bit of a greenhouse roof on it, because I actually already made these things. So yeah, I didn't really want to have to waste them. But yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead and get these fellas on here. So we put greenhouse there, and then we put our, or not greenhouse, we put the squares there is what I meant to say. And then yeah, we basically just kind of come around here. I don't want to mess up here, because just like that. Yeah, I had to say it, didn't I? Do I still have some ladders on me? I do. Nice. Might be able to get up there. Can't do that, but I can probably go ahead and get up using this. Potentially. Nope, one more is needed. All right, this should get me up there, I think, right? I think it should. Hey, we did it. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. Just need to pick that one up then. So yeah, we'll place all this stuff on here. I might change my mind and potentially turn it all to like metal. Just my only hope is that this building doesn't look phallic. Like, that's not my intention at all, so I don't really know. As long as we don't build 2 giant storage areas down here, then I think we should be okay. I don't know, man. We'll see. I mean, like, yeah. Okay. I don't know. The bottom of the building will have to change a little bit. You just know Axe is going to see this and immediately be like, ooh, it's a big willy. He'll even say it like that as well. That's how he actually really speaks. I've met him in real life. You haven't, so, you know, I know these things. Anyway, I don't know. I think it's gonna be fine. Let's see. Let me go ahead and quickly put this there, and then yeah, we'll probably just like actually block in all the top as well. I wasn't actually gonna do it, but then yeah, I've just now decided that I actually will. Let's do that. I just want to make sure I don't fall down this whole thing. And I almost said a different word there. Fall down and it begins with S. So I'm sure you can piece together what I almost said there. Let's see. Okay. And then just a couple more of these. Should be able to get them from here. Nice. Okay, cool. So now, unfortunately, it's really dark in here, although I think we might be in the midst of some sort of storm or something coming in right now. Can't really tell. It's hard to tell. So how should we do this? Should we start from the top and just work all the way? Oh, God damn it. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Let's get into the middle here. So the best way to do this without having to actually have saddles for every single one of them, I could have saddles, but it would be a big annoyance to have to do it. The best way to do that would be to throw them from here. I think I might have to do the saddles because they're totally all going to be all sorts of messed up. Yeah, I think so. All right. Also, man, it feels really dark in here. I really should not have done this. Maybe if I just craft like 12 saddles. Parasaur, 12 of those. Boom. Maybe 13 should have been a better number because we're going to have potentially 13 of them on each layer. I don't really know. But yeah, anyway, we're going to have one there. We're going to have another one over there. Another one here. Trying to kind of like roughly get it in the middle. Ooh, I kind of moved my mouse then at the end there. And then like another one here. We might have to move them forward just a little bit. I don't want them hanging down that much. So yeah, that's going to be a big pain. Are we super heavy right now, or is it just the fact that we're crafting? Yeah, it's the fact that we're crafting. Let's go ahead and just chuck these saddles on as we go. Why would you pull for fungal wood? Or not fungal wood, it's corrupted wood, but you know what I mean. Why the hell would you pull that? It's super annoying. I don't have that much of that stuff. That's the point. Why would I not pull wood instead? Anyway. We will also need a feeding trough somewhere inside of here. Maybe multiple, because I think that they also... Like, they have a range, I know, but I think it's also a vertical range as well, right? Or maybe just having one in the middle layer. I feel like that might cover the whole building. I don't know. We're going to have to do a little bit of testing. Can I actually pull for one of those? I might be able to. Let's see. Feed. Let's just get ready for this. We can't do it until this is gone, so just get ready. Okay, so I just did that test right there. And it seems to be working. Need to turn you off of mating. Oh, crap, it's happening. Did we have another wave? Yeah, we had some of them go down. I just want to be checking every single time that all of the parasaur eggs are going to land down. I was wondering if these pillars here would pose some issues, but it doesn't seem to be a thing. But also, I think we can go ahead and take away the platform for the male up top, the one below this one, and then the very bottom one as well. It's very difficult to get out of here. I'm probably going to be smacked around. Okay, great. There we go. So, yeah, there we go. It does seem to be working. Obviously, those eggs have all landed down there. Let's actually just double check and make sure that they are incubating, which they should. Yeah, I just heard them all crack open there. Nice. And everybody is on passive still. So we can probably just go in with you and just clean them all up. Obviously, I know that I'm heavily gammed up right now. It is a thing. I'm not going to fix it right now, though. Okay. You know, Thyla's probably not the best creature to be doing this with, but it is what it is. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything that I could just, like, chuck out into there? What do I have? All right, we'll go ahead and just do this with the snow owl and just quickly dispatch of them all. So, yeah, it does seem to be working perfectly with the eggs falling. In fact, I believe that's actually what we used to call our little baby blender before it actually just kind of started being called the baby blender. It used to be called egg fall, which literally was kind of like the whole thing. The eggs would actually just fall all the way down here. And, yeah, that was really cool. There is one issue. If we do a server restart, though, we might potentially have some of the parasaurs moving slightly. That kind of stuff can happen, which is super annoying when it does, but, you know, we're just going to have to try and deal with it and maybe just move them if we need to. But, yeah, that could potentially be a thing that we do. We just go ahead and just restart the server a couple times, just make sure that everything's all good. And then, yeah, we'll figure it out from there. What am I pumping on you? Oh, health. I just realized. But yeah, obviously, Snow Owl's not the best creature to be doing this with. Either way, though, it is working, which is the good part. And we just need to set up tons more parasaurs. In fact, I probably didn't even need to be making all these saddles. I did realize that it would make more sense to just have one saddle and then just take that one off every single time. And yeah, that's a lot easier. What is happening? What are you attacking? Baby parasaur? Cool. All good. Not my problem. All right. Well, anyway, we got loads more layers to be setting up. And I guess, wait, how many males do I have on me? Do I just have one more? I don't have any more. So let me go ahead and grab one of those males. Okay. That's a lot of parasaur orgasm sounds. I don't know what else to call it. By the way, we have a feeding trough. It's in the middle floor. It covers them all. Don't worry. Let me get back over here. Let me actually gamma down. There we go. 2 is probably too low, but it's fine. Yeah, let me quickly grab our Therizino and then bring it back over. Like, for the moment, we'll use the Theri, but, you know, we will have to switch it to something different because it's not going to eat that meat. I mean, alternatively, we could just go ahead and, you know, wait for all the parasaurs to be grown up and then just use the chainsaw on them instead. I mean, that's another option. You know, we go ahead and head on over, just flick on mating, and then turn it off as soon as we hear all the eggs coming down. And then, boom, you know, we have 60 parasaurs that are going to be ready to grow up. And then maybe they all make it. I don't know. But yeah, it could be a thing. This is going to be crazy, though, man. We also still need to remove... Oh, crap. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I got all this crap to pick up now. Oops. All right. It is what it is. Let me just move some of my stuff back onto the... gas bag. Where's my gas bags? I heard some battle music a while ago, but I don't know where it went. Huh. I have no idea. Oh, there you are. Oh my god. I was about to say, like, where the hell did this thing go? It's obviously on, like, passive flee or something. Oh, it's actually on passive. I have no idea what was attacking it, but I heard my Thyla making noises, so I kind of figured that it was something to do with that. Anyway, let me get over here. Let's get this done. Let's chuck this Therizino onto the inside and get going with our little farm. We might have to jump in from the top because obviously we've got a bunch of baby parasaurs in there. If I hop in there right now from the bottom, we're probably not even going to be able to get in. And then on top of that, we might have issues where, you know, where we just, I guess, let some of them out and then they get everywhere, and that would be awful. So let's go ahead, chuck the Therizino out, and I guess we could just put him onto aggressive. Why do I not have a saddle for you? Did I never make you a saddle? That's weird. I don't remember not ever making you a saddle. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, there you go. You're on aggressive now. Go ahead and blend up all these babies. So yeah, this is essentially how it's all gonna work. We just wait. Oh, wow, all those levels already came in. They were already in there because of the cryopod. There we go. So that's the issue right there. It's gonna fill up on the stupid freaking prime meat stuff. Raw prime meat. Hang on. Let's type in raw. Just grab. And then raw. And then drop. We'll just drop raw constantly. Yeah. The only other option is that we have a survivor mate in here. No, it can't grab out of a Therizino. That's not a thing. I do realize I need to eat. Hang on. Oh, what the hell? How did that move into my inventory? That was weird. Okay. Strange. Let's type in raw again. Get rid of that. I mean, that's some good resources. I think the main thing here is, like, we're getting a lot of scrap metal, which is great. Now, the thing that I don't remember that you guys can clue me in on, what harvesting levels do I want to pump in if I'm looking for specific things? I mean, I think it'd be nice to get the element dust out of this, but as you can see, it's not really that efficient. I feel like it's more efficient for the scrap metal, because remembering, if you smelt scrap metal, you get 1 metal per piece of scrap metal, as opposed to normal metal, which, unless you use the steam forge, you're gonna get, like, what is it, like 2 to 1. So yeah, not as good. Yeah, I don't know. The other option here is that we potentially go ahead and maybe edit the stack size of prime meat and stuff like that. I'm sure the boys would really appreciate that. I don't know. That's something that I'm not a big fan of having to do just for this farm to work, but it would work so well if we did that, you know? Because, like, look at all this. Like, there's so many babies popping down. We actually have way more here than this guy can even take care of. So yeah, that's the thing. Also, weight-wise, I feel like weight is what I'm actually going to be pumping on you. Because you're already powerful enough, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I guess, does he one-tap them? I don't know if he's actually one-tapping them. And I guess it also depends how long they're here for. Because if they're in the world for like a second, he could one-tap them and then we won't get any resources because the body has to be there for a little bit of time. I'm sure you've all experienced it when you throw out something and like, or pop it out of an egg or something and then kill it too fast. You don't get any XP and there's no body or anything. So yeah, we don't want that to happen either. So I guess let's not bump anything into its melee. It will deal with these creatures in time, but for the most part, we want lots of weight because we want this thing to be able to keep moving with all of this metal on it. And, you know, oil weighs a little bit. Element dust eventually will weigh a little bit. That's not super efficient, though. So I think, yeah, let me know what is good in terms of raw and power harvesting, whatever it's called. It's not raw harvesting, delicate harvesting versus power harvesting, I think is what both of them are actually called. I think power is what I want to be pumping into, but I do believe once I do that, there's no going back. So I don't know if I actually want to do that. I think I'll wait and just see what the verdict is on how that all works. But I mean, so far, like, you can just see how efficient this is. We're getting so much oil, though. We don't need any of that. The metal and the element dust appears, of course, the main thing. I'm curious, actually, will gotchas eat electronic? Because we have quite a lot of that as well. You know, that could potentially be a thing. We just feed our gotchas electronic as well as everything else we're already feeding them. I think we do need to actually stop the breeding because this is too much. Also, that parasaur needs to be adjusted. Because as you can see, there's just so many eggs coming down. They're coming down at like 2 frames a second. We need to get out of here. I've just realized I don't have my crossbow on me anymore. So we might have to go out of the front door here. Yeah, let's see. We just try and leave without having them all follow. Nice. Let's get upstairs. I'm losing frames like crazy here. Let's get up here before there's too many entities and then we have big issues. Let's go ahead and just disable mating and then copy that setting to everybody. There we go. And boom. Nice. Okay. I think what I do actually need is if I get a terminal in this place, we get like a dinosaur's terminal. We can get it so it doesn't pick up eggs or anything like that, right? We do that. And then I have that as a way of making them like start mating and then stop mating and stuff like that. Because, yeah, the little terminal is quite good for that. Let's see. Raw. Yeah, right now it's already slot capped again. It really sucks. And like through all that, it was just harvesting a bunch of bodies and not getting anything. So yeah, that definitely sucks. We don't appreciate that. Okay, so originally oh, there's an Alpha Raptor over here. Originally, I ended off the episode without actually turning the building into a giant blender, but here we are. We have a giant blender now. Let me go ahead and just quickly kill this thing. And I think I'll finish it off with my shotgun. There we go, nice. Wanted that XP on my character for the chibi levels. Anything cool? Nope, not really. All right, anyway, so yeah, I did want to, you know, finish off this episode, but I was like, no, we gotta actually make it into a giant blender. So I did that. Basically, we have, I'll just show you the handle for the moment. We have just a little simple handle on the side, just so you can lift off the actual blender section of the building, which is not possible, but you know what I mean. We took away the kind of sloped roof at the top, and now it's a flat one. Let me actually get up there real fast. Shouldn't really be 2 seconds to get up here. Right there, you can see just super, you know, plain, basically, just flat. And then, yeah, I extended out the bottom part of the building by another ring, or sorry, 2 more rings, I guess, of the actual circular foundation that we had going. So originally, I think the building ended here, and then we just added 2 more layers. And also, I had to do something creative here because we could not put a gate in the exact middle unless I snapped some ceilings there. So we have triangles coming here and then some squares going through them, but it's all good. We have our baby blender. Nothing in here has really changed. Functionally, it works the exact same way. And yeah, let's actually get it turned back on because I still need to get a terminal in here or something. I should probably do that. In fact, can I pull for one right now? Here we go. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know the range on these things, though, because they do have a setting where you can set all nearby creatures to mating, but I don't know what the range is on it. So I guess we'll find out if all the layers of the parasaur start mating or not. But yeah, let me just pop it here for the moment. And then if we go... Wait, can we enable mating from this? I think we can, right? Yeah, there we go. So how far is the range on that? 52 creatures. Yeah, that's not enough. That's not all of them. Let's go ahead and just basically pick that back up. What the hell's in there? Oh, it immediately picked up some eggs. Also, I'd need to set it up so it doesn't pick up eggs. Anyway, for the moment, maybe it might be a handier option to just get a parasaur down here, and then I could just use that one to set the different behavior stuff on all the other parasaurs instead of having to come right up here and do this every single time. But yeah, let's get this turned on. Let's see how efficient this thing is, because I did realize something that I feel like I knew, but I completely forgot about it. So let me hop in here and show you. Let's wait for some of these parasaurs to come in. But yeah, we just have like this massive downpour of eggs. I don't think any eggs are being stuck. Like, they're not getting stuck at all up there. From what I can tell, I guess I need to go to each layer and just double check that we don't have any babies up there. Because if we don't, then we should be good. And as you can see, some of the parasaurs that were actually hanging down after a server restart have now been fixed, because I didn't move any of them at all. So I think that everything's all good to go here. Yeah, look at this. So I realized the thing that you actually want to be doing with the Therizino is hitting C, because that does not give you any meat. And if we can actually get some materials, that would be great. It just gives you the scrap metal, except 8 doesn't seem like very much. So I'm gonna just sit here for a couple minutes. We're gonna wait for a bunch of them to hatch up, and we're gonna wait for more to pop in, and then I'll show you. All right, well, that seems like enough, right? We're losing some frames, so I'd say so. Let me show you. Wait for it. Wait for the resources. Oh yeah. So you get just scrap metal, and you get a lot of it as well. I'm not even harvesting all these corpses, I can tell, because the sheer lack of scrap metal we've been getting. At one point yesterday, well, like last night, I managed to get it up to like 2,000 on the screen all at once, which was pretty insane. Here, hang on. There we go. Come on. Probably shouldn't have left it this long. I literally just went downstairs and ate an apple. And now we're here. Okay, hang on. Let me get rid of them all. I'll get rid of them all with the C attack, and then you'll see how much scrap metal we're gonna have after, because this is a little too framey. Also, I feel like we need to turn off the building. We just have eggs constantly hatching. Yeah, we should not have left it this long. Oops. All right, well, you can see right there, we got tons on the screen all at once. Okay, frames are getting a little bit better now. As you can see, though, look at the scrap metal on the side. Look at how much we've got. I've already dropped like 2,000, by the way. And I have a lot inside the vault to show you. It's crazy. Hang on. Let's keep hitting. We're kind of running out of parasaurs to hit in terms of like the range that I can actually reach. By the way, bear in mind, this is all without doing any sort of power or delicate harvesting. I'm pretty sure it is power that I do need to be pumping into, but this is all without any of that. So yeah, pretty insane. Let's see, come on. I need to at least clear the doorway, and then I can turn off the mating, because yeah, this is ridiculous. We've already got like another 2,000. That's 6,000 metal so far. Yeah, this is silly. Wait, where's the door? There's the door. Okay, so I need to clear that side next. Let me see. Let me turn around. Probably would help if I used the left click attack, like the claw swipe, because that's got a bigger AoE. It's going to kill them faster as well. But yeah, we're doing this instead. This is also the same attack that you can use to, I think, gather hide efficiently with Therizinos. I do believe that's how you do it. Hang on. Let me just get rid of these guys a little bit. And wait for it. Okay, now I think we're going to hop out and we're going to stop them from mating, because I don't want any more of that. Hang on. Ooh, close that. Nice. Oh, yeah, my ladder's here. Okay, yeah, we're still a little bit laggy. Probably lagging at the server a little bit, but luckily I don't think that there's anybody else on right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And now they're no longer mating. Perfect. Okay, so just for the moment, I think we're going to continue to gather, and then I'll go ahead. Oh, please don't escape. Good. And then I'll go ahead and I'll just pull for all of the scrap metal that we have, because we have a lot. Like, there's a lot on the ground right now. There's like 6,000 on the ground, but as you can see, there's even more parasaurs here, so we need to harvest everybody. And then I'll show you how much we got from all this. Okay, I think we're basically done with them all. There's a couple corpses around, I think. Yeah, there's definitely a few of them here. I don't really see them, but I can hear them getting harvested. It looks like there's some right here, maybe. There's definitely still some more over here that I should have gotten already. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right, I'm good with that. There might still be more, but it's all good. Let's go ahead and drop that, and let's pump 2 more points into the weight there. And yeah, let's go ahead and pull for our scrap metal. So as you can see, we already have a lot in here. In fact, let's actually just check scrap metal in general. So here we go. We do that. So far inside the vault, we have 20,000, and then I don't know. That looks like it's like 12,000 or something, maybe even slightly more. Let's actually pull it into the vault. That would make more sense, right? Yeah, because I can't carry 12,000 scrap metal. Here we go. Let's pull all of that. And that was, yeah, 12, almost 13,000. So we have, what is that, 33,000 inside of here. 167 slots of scrap metal. And bearing in mind, this is 1-to-1 when you smelt it. So yeah, it's safe to say this is very profitable. Now, as you can see from some of the other resources, we're very much lacking when it comes to them. And that's because I've mostly just been doing it manually, you know, just in there, hitting C constantly, smacking them, and then just getting specifically the scrap metal, which for me makes the most sense because, you know, metals, it's something that we're going to need a lot of. And, yeah, you know what? Actually getting that instead of everything else is a little bit nicer. So I think so far, so good. The farm's very efficient. Obviously, if you're playing on official or if you're like on a server without any sort of insane breeding rates, your best bet is to let them grow up fully and then harvest them. You can do it with a Therizino, or if you wanted to, you could do it with a chainsaw, but bearing in mind, using a chainsaw means that you're gonna waste a bunch of resources anyway, like polymer and stuff like that this farm does not produce for you. So you could just use the Therizino if you've got one and get a ton of metal out of it. And yeah, there you go, guys. That is the baby blender. I know that the base looks a little bit too big for it, but I couldn't justify doing the base one smaller. So yeah, that's how it's gonna look. I like it. It's a little goofy compared to all my other really cool looking builds, I think, but it needed to look like a big blender, you know. It definitely did, so I think we achieved that. Yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today. If you have enjoyed this one, do me a favor, hit the like button. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my whole forge over here with all that scrap metal and get that all going for me. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one.